For those that want truly healing and have asked, how can I tell when someone is toxic? I'm going to share with you 5 toxic traits that could be inside of you as well, or your surroundings, that you need to heal and stay away from and protect your energy at all times. They are compulsive liars, and they seem incredibly charming, sweet, nice, kind, but really, really are the devils in disguise. They will actually sit there and argue about something that did happen and they did say, but they'll say that it didn't happen and they didn't say it. Or they'll say that you said something or you did something that really you didn't say or you didn't do. They really create a little scenario in their head before they attack their target. Pay attention. Abusing the person in any way is never acceptable. It creates havoc within their mind and also lowers their self-esteem and confidence. So you must check within yourself to make sure you are not carrying this number 1 trait, or you're not with someone who is. Just simply stay away from people that are abusive in any way, shape, or form. It's very unacceptable, and make sure that you are not carrying that trait before you try to point it out on somebody else. A toxic person is very quick to get angry. No matter what the conversation is about, if you point something out that they did that you didn't like, or they did it to somebody else, or they're doing that it's wrong, they will get angry easily. That's a very highly toxic person. A toxic person that exploits you uses your kindness, your humbleness to their advantage, to target you, to attack. They literally will use that against you. They will make it all about themselves and make sure that you put them first. You think about them first and their needs and wants first. They don't care how you feel about it. They don't care whether you want to do it or not. A person that they are literally very toxic, and you need to stay away from people like this, because they will literally beat your ass down with your own kindness, because they're very selfish and all they want is their needs and wants to be met, and it's all about them always. This one is by far my favorite one, because people get on my nerve with this one. Like, oh, toxic people love to play the victim because they do not want to take responsibility and accountability of their own actions and wrongs. Like, nothing is never their fault at all. Nothing is never their fault. It's always everybody else's, not them. Like, they never at fault for anything that they do or didn't do. A toxic person with a trait that plays the victim card is one of the worst, I believe the worst traits ever, and it's something that you need to stay away from. And if it's within you, you need to heal that fast. These are just some of the traits of a toxic person, and like I said, this could easily live inside of you as well. So don't be so quick, again, toxic, to point finger to the outside world without looking within. Make sure you're staying away from these types of people and surroundings, but also make sure that you're healing and removing these toxic traits that live inside of you. Now, don't sit here and say that you don't have toxic traits, because that's toxic. Because we were all born into this matrix, so we all had toxic traits. I know I had toxic traits, and I still have toxic traits that I need to remove and heal. So it's okay to take accountability and responsibility for your stuff. So let this be helpful to you in making better choices and better decisions in who you surround yourself with, or as well as in your healing as well, and you're removing things that are toxic as well. So make sure you're paying attention to the signs, and don't stick around something that's very toxic and draining the life out of you. Because if you allow it once, you allow it twice, it's going to continue, and then you can't complain about it at all. So I hope this helped people, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.